Get ready for the only sports show that gives you the edge. The Edge is brought to you by Rudo's Golf for all your golfing needs, with 2 locations, West Ocean City and Rehoboth. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Ocean Downs Racetrack, we set the pace. Now here's The Edge.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of The Edge right here on Beach TV.
I like
Beach
that.
TV, and alongside me is my special guest, Peter Szymanski, here at Ocean Downs.
Hi Tom, how are you?
I'm doing well. We had a big race this past weekend, Peter, Kentucky Derby. You know, you gave everyone out there some picks. You actually did a little bit good for yourself as well, huh?
We got close. I mean, we liked the horse called Nero. He ran second. He grabbed the lead in the stretch, and he got beat by Charger. But it's a good story because the horse that won was a horse by the name of Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And he is based here at Fair Hill, which is in this state, which is a good thing. And odds are the trainer and the owners are going to send him to the Preakness in a couple weeks at Pimlico.
That's awesome. Now, just a quick question about this horse racing thing. You know, the Derby, how long is the Derby compared to the Preakness upcoming May 21st here in Maryland?
Well, the Derby is a traditional race for all the folks who are in the game. It's a mile and a quarter. The Preakness comes in at a mile and 3/16, which is a 1/16 of a mile shorter. Then after that, they go to the Belmont, which is the Test of Champions. It's a mile and a half. But the Preakness is basically a speed-oriented race. The tight turns at Pimlico are part of the story as well. So I expect they should have probably 10 to 12 horses starting this race. I think it's going to be a really good race. And this Animal Kingdom, for a horse who hasn't raced on the dirt until the Derby, he showed me a lot, and I think he showed a lot of folks a lot. And I think this horse might be the real deal.
20 to 1. I mean, look, you got it. Should I be picking a fast horse then upcoming to Preakness?
Well,
Nero looks good early, you know.
I don't know if I mean, like, what happens a lot is that because these races are spaced out so soon, the Preakness is spaced out 2 weeks after the Derby, the Belmont 3 weeks after the Preakness. It's really tough. It takes a lot of the horse. These horses start maybe 6 to 9 times a year. You're asking them to start 3 times in 5 weeks.
Well, there you got it, folks. You're looking for a tip, you got to come right here
Don't
to
ask
Ocean
me.
Downs. See Peter next door to brand new, Ocean Downs slots, and simulcasting every day here. Live racing starting.
We start up June 19th. We go all the way through August 28th. We're open to simulcast from noon to midnight, and next door, this is where all the money is.
Well, hey, folks, to hang with us, we'll be right back with the second half of The Edge.
Hey amigos, it's time to go to La Hacienda. Yeehaw! Yeah, plenty of free parking here too, eh? La Hacienda, Ocean City's favorite place for enchiladas, burritos, fajitas, and the best margaritas in town. So amigos, come join our fiesta. La Hacienda, 80th Street and Coastal Highway, Ocean City's best Mexican restaurant.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the second half of The Edge. You know, we left off talking about some horse racing, but the University of Maryland seemed to get a new horse out there to take care of their basketball team in Mark Turgeon. What do you think about that?
I mean, I would have to think they were probably caught a little short here because nobody figured this out 1 second. Gary Williams has been there forever.
22 years.
Solid. I mean, he gets the job done. He coached at BC, he coached at Ohio State. Now you got a new guy coming in to replace him. Tough shoes to fill in Mark Turgeon.
Well, you know, it was kind of funny. I never thought Gary Williams would retire, so I'm kind of questioning whether or not he was maybe giving a little shove toward the door. And, you know, they're trying to start a new era. You know, Turgeon, Texas A&M, 4 straight seasons to the NCAA. You know, they got beat by George Mason back in 2006 in the Final Four, 96-40. So it should be a good pick, but, you know, only time will tell.
I mean, I think the new GM, or I should say the new AD, GMs in the pros, ADs in the colleges. I think the new AD wants to put a stamp on his own
Sure.
game. Has a new football coach, new basketball coach. He wants to go into some other spot.
Well, no doubt about it. Well, listen, talking about basketball, you know, the NBA Finals is going on right now. The LA Lakers took an early exit to the Dallas Mavericks. You know, and it's just some exciting games out there. Oklahoma Thunder, the Bulls. Well, who you liking out there? Anybody?
Well, you know, for some reason, the Mavericks, they're always like the bridesmaid, never the bride. They got great talent. They just can't get the job done. Eastern Conference, I think, has the power. It'll be the Bulls versus the Heat, I think, in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm looking for Oklahoma City to keep going in the West.
Right.
So I'm going to say, I'll predict an upset. I'll say Oklahoma City against Miami in the finals.
Really? Wow. Well,
I'll jump on that bag right now.
Listen, you know, the Mavericks forever couldn't get by the Lakers, even with Phil Jackson, after coaching 40 years, got in the face of Pau Gasol. I mean, you thought that was just an unheard of kind of move out there on the court.
Don't be surprised if Jackson doesn't land up at some other destination. And I'm looking like south, like in Florida.
Really? You think so?
Him and Pat Riley are really close. And if Miami does fall on his face, don't be surprised if you see him show up down.
Well, you know, the rumor was before that he was going to New York to coach the Knicks, and the Knicks were looking for that superstar guard. You know, and you know, with Stoudemire and Carmelo, they're going to be a good tandem out there.
They'll be good.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have right now. Stay tuned next for the Geico Sports Minute.
River Run Golf Club and Community, Maryland's only Gary Player signature course, reminds you that now is the perfect time to play golf. I'm Lou Meltzer. I own River Run. You'll love the challenges and beauty of this Gary Player design beside the St. Martin River. Also enjoy a gourmet meal at our restaurant. Buy one entree, get the second at half price, and I will give you a free greens fee for your next round. Great food, great golf, and great real estate deals at River Run just north of Ocean Pines.
Ocean Downs Racetrack in Berlin brings you all the excitement of the thoroughbred racing experience in the comfort of one of America's premier off-track betting parlors. Watch live simulcast racing from all the top tracks on our video wall and monitors. Ocean Downs also features wagering tables with individual TV monitors. Place your bets with our friendly attendants or at one of our automated kiosks. Enjoy a great meal or snack with your favorite drink from our full-service restaurant and bar. Ocean Downs in Berlin. We set the pace.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Geico Sports Minute, where you can log on to www.geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO and save hundreds on your car insurance, boat insurance, motorcycle, whatever you got out there.
It's a good thing.
Well, Peter, the Players' Championship in Jacksonville, Florida, another major out there. All the big guns are going to be playing. Who do you like?
I'm going to go with my man Luke Donald. I think he's been on the threshold, and I think he gets the job done. It's one of the great venues of the world. I mean, especially when you get to number 17, you better wear the diapers, folks, especially if you got a shot lead going into that hole.
Well, that's the sexy pick out there, Luke Donald. You know,
I like him.
I have to pick for Johnny Rudo, my former partner here, and I wanted to tell you he's going to go with Phil Mickelson as usual. But you know, Tiger Woods is playing. Lucas Glover looked pretty good this past week. You know, it's a tough field out there.
It's tough. Bubba Watson's out there.
Bubba Watson.
You got some really good young guns coming up in the tour.
Well, I kind of like Tiger still. I think he's, you know, his knee and all that. He's going to play this week, but I think sooner or later Tiger's got to break through.
And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about our man Seve, who passed away.
Yeah.
Great golfer, died at the age of 54, way ahead of his time, one of the great shot makers of his time.
Greatest short game you'll ever see out there. Some good stuff out there on Seve, all the you know, the British Opens and the Ryder Cup stuff. But that's all the time we have, folks, right now. Tune in to us next week.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? What, do you live under a rock?
No way. Hey, Rick, check this out.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The Edge is brought to you by Rudo's Golf for all your golfing needs, with 2 locations, West Ocean City and Rehoboth. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Ocean Downs Racetrack, we set the pace.